Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Vibe. And actually, today is Saturday, and you normally post vibes on the weekend, but we did not do a vibe yesterday. I don't know if some of you guys may have noticed that or not. But we just didn't get to it. We've just kind of had such like a hectic, kind of just weird kind of week this week. Well, it all started because we went on our vacation last weekend and we came back on Monday. So Tuesday we were recuperating. And what was it? I think it was Wednesday. Brittany ended up having her baby, which is crazy. Wasn't expecting that at all. So I did not go down to like the hospital or anything when she had the baby. I just stayed here and kind of was like, well, I'll stay here, just... I don't need to be down there, which is fine because I just would have sat around in the waiting room and stuff. So I was like, I'll see the baby when he comes home. And then, so she had her baby. And then Thursday, I don't know if you guys saw Melanie, Simple Life, Real Talk. Just went through the whole list there. On Thursday, me and Melanie went over to... Brittany's house to kind of get things in order because, as you guys know, the baby came a little bit earlier than we were expecting, but that's okay. So we went over there to kind of help get things situated. I mean, that was kind of part of our plans this week anyways, was we were going to go over there and kind of help her, start, getting the baby's room set up, go through all her stuff she's gotten from the baby shower and everything like that. That was the whole plan this week, but it just kind of got pushed a little bit sooner. I mean, that was our plan for yesterday. I was telling Melanie that, and I was like, well, I was planning on coming over here on Friday, but that's okay. So Thursday we were busy doing that, and we were at her place getting things ready. And then yesterday we went over there in the morning because they were coming home yesterday. So we went over there yesterday morning just to finish up a few little things, like finish her laundry and stuff like that, just to make sure she had nice clean clothes and a clean house and just all that good stuff for when she brought the baby home. And while we were out doing laundry, because we took it to the laundromat, but while we were out at the laundry, she ended up coming home yesterday, and we didn't get to see her reaction to the house when they first got home to see, oh, it's so clean, it smells good, and the baby's room's all set up, because she wasn't there really to set up the baby room or anything. We just kind of were like, hey, what do you want us to do for the baby's room? And, she was just kind of like, you guys kind of do however you think will work, So that's what we did. And it turned out really nice. I didn't get any pictures of the baby room. Which we should have maybe took some pictures just to have some pictures of what it looks like and how it all incorporated into each other and stuff. It looks really nice. So back to what I was saying. She brought the baby home yesterday, Eric. So it was really nice. We hung out over at her place for a little while. I got to hold the little baby. Meet Eric for the first time. And, it's amazing when... I was thinking about this yesterday. When was the last newborn baby I was hanging out with or really held? And the last newborn baby I think I held was Abe. Because I remember after Melanie had Abe, we went out, they were still in Arizona and stuff, and I remember going over there to go see Abe, but Abe was he was still like a newborn baby. He was only like a couple weeks old when we got over there to go see him. And then, so I think he was the last, at least from this side of the family, he was like the last newborn baby I've held. I'm trying to remember on my side. I had some cousins that had some babies, but I still have yet to really meet them or anything. One of my cousins actually had a baby since I've been here in Arkansas, so I've never met that little cousin. I guess it would be my second cousin. And then, yeah, other than that, no, because I can't think of any other babies. So Abe was the last one other than Eric now that I held. So you're talking like 7 years ago. That's crazy. And then I was also, it's, when you see little babies, it's kind of like, I don't know, for me, my mind just kind of goes and I start like thinking of different things like, man, what was the first newborn baby I ever held? So I got to thinking about that too. And I want to say the first newborn baby that I held was Julia. Was the first like newborn baby I've ever held. And like, just, right when she got home from the hospital with Julia, Anthony and I drove over to her place to go see Julia. And Anthony had just got back from Afghanistan, like just got back. Let's see, Julia was born in February, yeah, and Anthony just got home in January. So, like, he had just got back, and Melanie was still pregnant when he got home and stuff. But, it was towards the end, so it was like, the final stages of pregnancy, which is where the babies gain the most weight. So, and then, yeah, we went over to her house after she had Julia, I remember, and I think there's pictures of it and stuff too, of us like holding Julia and stuff as a baby. So I think that was like one of the first babies I ever held, newborn babies. And I remember being really nervous too, because, if you've never held or been around a newborn baby, you don't know what to do, what to expect. It's like weird, I don't have a very big family. So, I do, I have an older sister. I have an older nephew. He's like Brittany's age. I was a teenager when he was born, so I wasn't really like there. I didn't see him till after he was like over 6 months old, I think, the first time I met him. And that was because I lived in Oregon. And my older sister, she's 8 years older than me. She lived in Vegas, California at this time. So she flew with my nephew over, and that's when I first met him and stuff like that. And he was like over 6 months old. Like I want to say he was even walking, so he might have even been a little bit older than that when I first met him. So I didn't get to like hold him as a newborn. And then she had another kid after I was living in Vegas. Her kids are 7 years apart, I think. Yeah, 7 years apart. So I was there when my youngest nephew was born. And I went to the hospital and I got to hold him. And I actually have pictures of that. But that was even before Scarlett was born. Kind of a weird thing. Like, when my sister was pregnant with my youngest nephew, Melanie was pregnant with Scarlett. Or no, Melanie was pregnant with Julia. Wow, my timing's way off. But she was pregnant with Julia at the time that my sister was pregnant with my youngest nephew. And my sister had my youngest nephew first, and then like 2 weeks later, maybe not even 2 weeks, it might have been like 3, maybe a month later, Melanie had Julia. And then I was pregnant with Wyatt while Melanie was pregnant with Scarlett. So, and I think they're like 3 months apart. Well, see, July. They're like 4 months apart. So we were kind of pregnant there for a little while together. And I did go to the hospital after she had Scarlett and go visit. And I brought Wyatt. And actually there's a picture of like Scarlett as a newborn baby and Wyatt is like 4 months old. And just like the size difference it's crazy. And it's only like, 4 months. You don't think it's that much, but I guess when they're little babies, it's a lot. But yeah, so it was cool, like holding the little baby. Wyatt held Eric for the first time. That's the first time he's ever held a newborn. So, he was talking about it and he was a little nervous and stuff. But he was like, I never held a baby, But very cute, very mellow baby. He, did a little squawking here and there, but nothing crazy. He wasn't crying or throwing a fit or nothing like that. I'm actually kind of curious, and I think I'll text her here in a little bit, but I'm curious to see how her first official night went home. It's always different than when you're at the hospital, than when you come home, when you're by yourself. You don't have the nurses there to like ask a question or to help you out if you need it. You know what I mean? It's like your first night of being like a parent. You know what I mean? So hopefully it all went well last night for her. She said it really wasn't that bad in the hospital, but like I said, it's a little different in the hospital than when you're home. You know, especially in the hospital, because they wake you up, you know, every few hours just to take your blood pressure or give you your medicine or just to make sure you're doing okay, you know. So you never really get a good solid night of sleep. But now that she's home and she's got a baby, I wonder if she got at least hopefully a better restful night than she's gotten in the last couple nights. Hopefully. So that's exciting stuff. I mean, it's just been such a crazy week. I mean, like I was getting at was, we went to the store, we bought all this material so we can start working on the greenhouse again, but had totally different plans this week. So hopefully next week will be a little bit better and we can get back on this greenhouse. At least that's the plan right now. Anthony, as you guys can see, he's not here. He actually had to go take care of something today, and I know he's recording it today, so I'm sure you guys will be seeing here in the next couple days what he's got going on. It's cool. I'm really excited for him to like go and do this stuff right now. I even told him yesterday, you know, go have a good time. Don't worry about nothing. So, and I think when he left this morning, he was pretty excited. He was very excited. But, so yeah. It's just me and Wyatt here today. I want to go into town. I got to get some groceries. I haven't made it into the store to get any of like groceries and stuff from after the vacation that we got back from. I still have like laundry that I haven't finished yet. Like just all the plans this week kind of just got thrown out the door, and all new plans made kind of at the fly of the just making up plans as we go. So, which is totally fine. Sometimes it works out better that way. And you know what? Honestly, like I had such a good week. You know, we got a new baby. I got to hang out with Melanie and Dawn all weekend. You know, kind of like girls' time. You know, it was really nice. Just the only thing is I'm beat. I'm still like trying to recuperate from vacation, and then trying to recuperate from this week. Just it's just too much. I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain. I am happy that actually we were busy this week, because I complain sometimes when we're not busy, and I get kind of like sick of just sitting around doing nothing. So it was nice. It was a nice change of pace. But I'm ready to go back to normal and like focus on my greenhouse and laundry and, you know, doing all that fun stuff that we all enjoy doing. Not really. I don't really enjoy doing laundry or, you know, going grocery shopping, but needs to get done. That's for sure. I'm peeking at my garden over here. There's my zucchinis. Not sure what's going on with them, guys, but I have been trying so hard to fix these zucchinis, and I don't know. They're not dead. I'll say that. They're not dead. They're producing, like there's zucchinis growing on them and stuff right now. I don't know what's going on. People were suggesting maybe vine borers are in there. I have checked all of them multiple times just to see if there's any vine borers, because I've had vine borers before. A couple years I had a couple last year, and then that very first year I grew zucchinis, I had like 2 in there, and I actually lost an entire plant because of them. And then I managed to save one of them. And then last year I think I had one that had a vine borer in there, and I managed to save that one too. I pulled the vine borer out and, you know, doctored my plant and stuff and got it back up to, I saved it. But these ones, I don't know what's going on. They're not vine borers. I check. You know, I know what to look for and stuff like that, and I just don't see anything. So, I don't know. It's very discouraging though. But I know every year, you know, there's going to be different things. I do rotate my garden beds. I've seen that's another thing too. People were suggesting is make sure you rotate your crops. I do. Every year, this is my 3rd year. I will say nothing is planted where originally was that very first year. Nothing. Everything's been rotated around several times. Plus I've planted different stuff too. So, I don't know. It's just, It's frustrating because I love zucchinis. I look forward to growing them every year, and I've been growing like big fat ones these last couple years, but this year I'm struggling on those zucchinis this year. But you know what, guys? It's all going to be a learning experience. Whatever I learn from this, I will carry on to next year, and hopefully next year I won't have this type of problem. So that's the plan anyways. But I'm going to go and get all the chores done. Wyatt is still kind of sleeping right now. I'm going to go in there and kind of disturb him because I want to go into town and I want to take him with me. And I need to feed the animals. I haven't done any of that. I just decided I'd come out here and just do the vibe really quick. Just to let you guys know we're still here. We're still around. Just kind of a different style week than normal, which is cool. A lot of exciting things happen this week. So this week will definitely go down in the books, I think. So, but I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Enjoy your Saturday, your Sunday. I hope everybody stays safe and stay motivated. And we will catch you guys all on Monday. Bye.